Hello, coaches, and welcome to the Season 20 Results Roundup. We are playing Blood Bowl 2025 at ABBL. So let's start as ever with the Wooden Spoon Award. This goes to the lowest ranked coach who completed the season, and this season it goes to Tom Wheatley with his Underworld Denizens, the record of no wins, 3 draws, 3 losses. Pretty bad touchdown splits and cash there, as probably explains. He also had the leakiest defense and suffered the most casualties. So across the season, that didn't add up to a very successful record. But I believe Tom had a great time losing. So well done, Tom. Unfortunately, it wasn't a clean season. We had 3 coaches with an incomplete record. A couple due to personal circumstances. So best wishes from the league to you two gents. Sorry, and we hope to see you back for season 2021. And we bid for now farewell to Stuart, who, after a rocky couple of seasons with the Bretonians, says Blood Bowl's just not for him, really. So farewell. I hope you had at least some fun while you were with us. So, other than Tom with his wooden spoon, 2 other teams were greatly suffering on the old Kaz stats. Mathrix and Ashrow with 18 casualties suffered each, which is pretty huge. Must have been hard to manage as the weeks went on. Unlucky gents. Then we move on to some 1-win teams. So in 14th place on the league table, Simon with his Nurgle record of 1, 2, and 3. 12th place, Chris Reed with the Vampires there, same record 1, 2, and 3. 11th place, Chris Latham, who was our season 19 champion, playing Snotlings this season, following that penalty season on a stunty team after a win. So respect there with the break-even casualty, considering he's playing Snotlings. That's pretty impressive. I didn't have the number of non-official casualties that he's caused, but I believe it was high 20s on top of the official 11 regular casualties there, due to chainsaws and ball and chains and all other shenanigans. 10th place, Alex Basham with the Orcs, record of 1, 3, and 2. High Kaz stat there, as per last season as well with those Orcs. Moving on to 3 2-win teams on the table, we have Underworld Denizens played by Matthew Ricks. Had, as we saw earlier, a quite high casualty suffrage rate there, which must have made his season pretty hard to manage. 13th place with 2, 1, and 3. Jumping up to 9th place, Matt Anthony, pretty break-even record there on 2-2-2. Highlight of his season is getting that Kaz 25 with a plus 13 split. That's pretty huge with his chaos. I know he's buzzing for all that punching. Don't know what's up with that. 8th place just above him is Ashrow with those vampires at 2-2-2. Very much suffering the casualties, as we saw a couple of moments ago. Interestingly, didn't play Matt Anthony and suffer any of those casualties that Matt caused, so he's obviously just gone rampant across the league. Moving on then to the 3 or 4-win teams. Well done to everyone here. It's a step up on last season where we had so many more draws and not many wins. Maybe only 1 4-win team last season, so everyone's doing better this time round. 7th place was Alex Geddes with his 303 with Old World Alliance. Well done there. 6th place Carl with his Orcs, record of 402. He was on 401, played on the top table going into round 6, but couldn't convert, unfortunately. Unlucky Carl. 5th place Underworld team again. Ben Crean with the 402, just pipped Carl there on a touchdown difference in a match, I believe. Underworld being punched, so that high casualty rate 14 suffered just as many. And in 4th place, he was a rookie, but we can't call him a rookie anymore because 2 seasons in, he's finished pretty high up both times. Stephen, well done with your Blackhawks there. Pretty huge casualty report and your 3-2-1 record. Well done, gents. Before we reveal the podium slots, we will go on to our most touchdowns and casualties. These are awarded to players not in 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. So most touchdowns goes to Matt Anthony with his Chaos Chosen. Well done to him. 10 touchdowns. He wasn't shooting for highest touchdowns. He was shooting for highest Kaz. but he got highest touchdowns. Well done. And our rookie there, Stephen, just behind him on 9. He's been storming the league. Well done, Stephen. And most Kaz, surprise, surprise, is the Chaos Chosen. Congratulations to Matt, highest Kaz and most touchdowns in a season. It's pretty stonking. And Stephen again, just behind on 20. I think there was round 5. Stephen didn't manage to cause any, and it just slowed him down. So congratulations to Matt for both those accolades. Moving on to our MVP award, one of the host shop's most prestigious awards and most valued. Everyone placed a first choice, second choice, and through that system we had 3 joint runners up in Alex, Chris, and myself. But the winner for this season is Simon Kirby. Congratulations, Simon. Everyone obviously enjoyed playing with you and your Noga team very much. Just a note that actually every single coach generated at least a first or second choice nomination, so everyone is enjoying playing with everyone, which I'm very proud of. Well done, gentlemen. So moving on to the podium. In third place, we have a team that was newly drafted for the season, going up against some experienced teams throughout. And it is the newest Blood Bowl team around. It was Bradley with his High Elves with a record of 3, 2, and 1. Going into the last season, if he'd got a 3-0 win, he would have actually jumped into second place. So I still pulled out that third place spot, which is pretty impressive. Congratulations to him. Moving on up to second place and another newly drafted team for the season. And interestingly, another Elven team in David Durrell's Dark Elves. He has a record of 4, 1, and 1. Actually got the highest amount of touchdowns across the season and the best touchdown split. So well done for that accolade as well. And condolences on the second place because you were just pipped in the last round to for the first place. And as a result of that, I'd like to award the 4th playoff golden ticket as my wildcard entry to you. So you've got second place for the season, but a playoff golden ticket for the end of year playoff for the ABBL 2026 champion. So congratulations to you, David, for this season, and good luck at the end of the year. So that brings us to our season 20 winner, and those of you watching from the start will have noticed that I haven't mentioned our anonymous coach participants yet. For those of you that have been wondering, and I know there's a few people still in the dark, now is the moment of the big reveal. So in April, one of our regulars moved and felt he wouldn't be able to participate anymore. So he posted this on our Blood Bowl page. You might want to pause at home and read if you haven't seen it before. So Paul bid farewell to everyone, and then about 6 days later, he dropped me a message saying, "Oh, actually, I might be able to do it." So I had the silly thought of having him as the anonymous coach participant, and I joked that wouldn't it be funny if we kept his identity a secret, and then he came and won it all, and then we revealed it at the end. And lo and behold, he did it. So congratulations, Paul, with your record of 5 wins and 1 loss. It's a pretty fantastic job you've done there with a newly drafted Chaos Dwarves team. Your 1 loss was to the second place David, so that must be a little bit of a thorn in the Dark Elves side. But your high touchdown and high Kaz result swept the season for you there. You also receive, as well as the first place, a playoff golden ticket winner button, which you can cash in at the end of the year to enter the 4-player playoffs to find out our 2026 ABBL Ultimate Champion. You join Chris Latham and David Durrell and 1 player from season 21. So that wraps everything. For those of you interested in the table, you might want to pause the video here just to have a peruse. You'll notice that the anonymous Chaos Dwarfs coach and David are equal on bonus points, which is why the wildcard entry to playoffs has gone to David. And at the bottom, we've got those red players that dropped out of the season completely, orange players having an incomplete season. And with all that said, thank you very much, and we will see you next season.